Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I'm turning into a booktuber, and I'm going to talk about all of my favorite books. Because if you didn't know, I'm a super uber book nerd, and I love to read. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to tell you all about my favorite books. But anyways, let's just get into it. Why? I have the second book. I thought I grabbed the first one. First favorite book is the Harry Potter series books. Multiple books, but all of them. Everyone knows what these are about. I mean, if you don't, get on it, sister or brother. But these books are about a boy named Harry whose parents died when he was a baby and he's sent to live with his aunt under the stairs. I know, right? Rude. But he then finds out he's a wizard, and not only a wizard, the most famous wizard in the wizarding world. And through this series, you get to see him battle and fall in love and do everything everyone should ever do. I love him. My next book is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. It's set in a dystopian world where America is called Panem, and like 70 years ago, there was a rebellion, and the capital of Panem decides that it's okay to make the two kids from each district, be sent into something called the Hunger Games, which is a fight to the death. Our main character named Katniss is 16 years old. We all know Katniss. You know Katniss. We all know her. She's 16-year-old girl whose sister is chosen to go into the Hunger Games, but she says, no thank you. I volunteer as tribute. And so you follow Katniss in the Hunger Games where she makes friends, maybe a lover, I don't know. And she goes into the Hunger Games where she has to fight for her life. And yeah, it's pretty great. I've realized I'm reading this a second time. Katniss is a little bit of a booty hole, but you know, she's still great. I still love her, but she just needs to bring it down a notch, just a little. My next book I want to talk about is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandria Christo. This book is about a siren princess named Lyra who does something her mom just doesn't like. And so her mom turns her in to the one thing she hates most, and that's a human. So Lyra is turned into a human, but there's a catch. Her mom says if she can bring her the heart of this one specific prince, she'll be turned back into a siren. So we follow Lyra, who is trying to find this prince to kill him, but something's get in her way and stop her a little bit, and there may be some love and some romance and all the good things. And it's a really good book. I could not stop. I could not put it down. I'm telling you this, I read this like a year ago, could not put it down. Please read it. The next book I want to talk about is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. We follow our main character named Jude, who is stolen from the human world and taken to the land of the Fae. I know, fairies, they're scary. But she essentially wants to be a part of the court, which is the people who protect the royal Fae. But one thing, her main enemy is a prince named Prince Carden. And so her dad, the guy who stole her, says, sorry, you're not being on the court, you're not doing it. So he forbids her, but Prince Carden's brother appoints her to be a part of his little secret band of ninja kind of spy things. And yeah, we follow her through that and see what happens between Jude and Prince Carden. And this is a really good book. I'm about to start reading the second one, and I'm very excited. The next book I want to talk about is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This is kind of like a Harry Potter kind of parody. I don't know what to call it. But anyways, we follow our main character named Simon Snow, who is said to be like the worst chosen one ever. And you know, like the chosen one trope, but he's the worst chosen one ever. He has all of this magic and he doesn't know how to handle it. He also has a roommate who might be an evil vampire named Baz. And him and his group of buds need to try to stop an evil force called the Humdrum. And this is an amazing book. Like 5 out of 5 stars, really. Honest to goodness, in my heart, a really good book. This is not making sense, but maybe Simon and Baz fall in love. I don't know. It's good. Okay. Next favorite book I want to talk about is the Sherlock Holmes series. This is a Sherlock and Watson retelling. We have Jamie Watson, a teenage boy who is sent to a Connecticut prep school, boarding prep school, where his estranged father lives. And there's one catch: descendant of Sherlock Holmes, Charlotte Holmes, is there, and all he's ever dreamed about is being her best friend. But when they meet, things are a little spicy, and they don't go exactly as Jamie dreamed, and things get a little weird. And when there is a murder on campus, they have to band together to try to figure out who done it so they don't go to jail because they're blamed for it. But yeah, very good book, highly esteemed. I've read all 4. They're good. The next book I want to talk about is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is the book where we follow the president's son, the president's woman, his name is Alex. He's kind of America's heartthrob. He's charming, charismatic, smart, funny, everything you want in a first son, you know? And so the one problem is Alex's beef with Prince Henry of England. And one day at a royal wedding, he gets into a fight with Prince Henry where the publicists have to then create a story that they don't not like each other. They've been friends this whole time, when that's not true. But slowly but surely, Alex and Henry start to fall in love. And they have to keep that a secret because they don't want it to blow up in their faces. Because Henry would not be accepted by his grandma, who is the queen, and Alex doesn't want to ruin his mom's chance of winning the next election, which is coming up. So you go through this story with these 2 guys who are in love and need to cover it up, and you go through that with them, and it's really good. I love it. Right. So those are all of my favorite books, and you should go read them. You really should. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below any book recommendations, because I'm always reading and I love to read. But yeah, like, subscribe to that button, hit it. I'm a YouTuber now. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all later. I don't know, I need to get more consistent. I know, don't blame me.